This is going to be some tough acts to follow for me here to go last, but my name is Grayson Vandegrift. I'm the mayor of Midway, and I am very proud that we are the latest city, the 8th and the latest city in Kentucky to pass a fairness ordinance. I tell you, this is a fantastic gathering today. It really is encouraging to see this. And I'm going to give you a little heads up. You've got a fight on your hands. All right, this is not going to be easy. You will struggle, but this many people struggling together will ease the burden. There will be a few different angles that the opponents of this will come at you with. One, as we know, will be from the standpoint they will say this impedes upon religious freedom. But keep in mind that in our ordinance, as in all other ordinances that I know of the like, religious institutions are exempt from the provisions of the ordinance because we do respect religious freedom. And it's important to remember that religious freedom also means that you cannot impose your own religion upon others. Now, I can't end that debate today. I promise you that. That will rage on. But there is one debate I think I can help end. A lot of the opponents of this ordinance will come to you and they will try to legitimize their opposition to it through economics. They will tell you, I have nothing against gay people, I have nothing against transgender people or bisexual people, but a fairness ordinance is bad for business, bad for economics. Well, I tell you what, I got some numbers here today. I love numbers, especially when they're in your favor. We passed our ordinance in Midway on June 1st, 2015. About a year later, as I've submitted our budget to the City Council, I had put in there, based on the jobs we had created since then, an increase in occupational tax revenue of 33% in 1 year. 1 year. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know that was because of a fairness ordinance, but all of the opponents who said that it would kill jobs, well, clearly within the first year they were very wrong. But I'll throw you one better now. We've had a struggling industrial park like a lot of cities have had over the years, and for 20 years it sat empty. In October of 2015, 3 months after this so-called job killer ordinance, we landed our first big industrial client, American Howe, Kentucky. They make parts for Toyota and other suppliers. Now, they're eventually going to employ about a little over 100 people. Now, 100 jobs is a lot of jobs, especially in Midway. All right? But then, we just recently got the news, we're able to announce that a company out of Southern California, Lakeshore Learning Materials, is going to open up their first East Coast distribution center in Midway. We haven't closed the deal just yet, but they selected our site out of a numerous array of states. We beat out about 5 other states. We beat out 15 to 20 other sites. Midway was their plan B, they said. It was actually further down the list than that. But the president of the company, he came, they fell in love with Midway's culture. Again, I don't know that the ordinance brought them there, but it certainly didn't prevent them. They're going to open, we're hoping next year they'll employ over 250 people. They'll be the largest employer in the history of Midway, Kentucky. And what that means is that hopefully, this time next year, we will have seen an almost 100% increase in jobs in Midway since June 1st, 2015. And the point I make is this, that when your neighbors, maybe some of your friends, when the opponents of this come to you and say, I got nothing against anybody, but it's bad for business, you just show them Midway, Kentucky. You just tell them, go check out Midway. I was just talking to Dr. Hamburg. He was there on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. He said it was packed. I said, you know what? It's usually that way even on a Monday night. Go there tonight and see. Tell them to go to Midway and ask them if they think that our economy is struggling. Look at our industrial park where jobs are being created, where buildings are being built, and ask them if they still think our economy is struggling. So when they come and tell you that it's all about the economy, it's all about business, send them to Midway, and then when they get back, say, what else you got? Because that argument's not going to work anymore. All right, so let's put that one to bed today, if nothing else, all right? I wish you all the best of luck. It will not be easy. It will probably be slow. Change often is. But I hope you know that you've got an ally in Midway City Hall who's going to be rooting for you all along. Thank you all so much. Best of luck to you. I think you're going to be very, very successful. Go Georgetown. Good job.